Alright, Captains, it is time for the Imperial Japanese Navy's Tier 7 cruiser, Myoko. As I'm Captain Johnny-come-lately to one of the original cruiser lines in the game, I was wondering how these ships, or at least their reputations, are holding up to all the power creep that's been happening. That reputation being, of course, that they're good at lighting fires. Like this poor New Mexico, double fires, thank you very much. He puts it out for the parting shot of a fire on his butt to go. And of course that fire damage control, fire part due tactic can prove itself to be most lethal when applied to enemy cruisers. And as I've showcased in previous videos, if you are a fan of collecting cruiser citadels, Japanese AP is definitely a tool for you that can even be applied to the big uglies of the game and those battleships for some decent damage numbers. And of course, like all the Japanese cruisers, she is armed with a torpedo armament that is quite useful, especially when used in conjunction with the fire damage control refiring of enemy ships, like the wannabe fire spammer Iron Duke. How about one ship, 3 fires, and 2 torpedoes? Boop boop. Now, a lot of captains consider the HE spam to be a negative for the Japanese line, including this Myoko. But for a ship who has changed little since her first launching, to still be able to put in effective work in Tier 9 matches, it says a lot about the quality of this ship. And one of the biggest flaws about the Myoko is that she is super squishy. Ouch, broadside is a paddle and I know, but hot dang, it doesn't really matter sometimes. You will get punished in this ship. Another punishment feature is the anti-air suite. It is pretty poor, as you can see right here. I do run the defensive fire, but without utilizing it, I don't shoot down anybody except a couple of Constellation guys at the very end. But with Tier 6 torpedo bombers on the inbound, I engage my defensive fire and watch those planes come falling back to Earth in balls of fire. Now I do run the anti-air mod, of course, which boosts out my range just a wee bit, and that's because when you do take a look at the AA armaments, once added all up together, you get over 100 points of damage per second with your smaller caliber guns. Now with that reputation laid out, and with me actually having played now the line up to the Myoko, I can see why the old Sea Dogs recommend this line for the new captains, because that survivability skill of space and opportunity, space as in keeping away from the big uglies, to mitigate the citadel ringing, and opportunity to burn their little butts down to the ground, is well drilled in this line, and once reaching this Myoko, you'll have an opportunity to apply that skill with great effect. Now while I can most certainly inundate your eyes with HE spamming of battleships, I want to showcase how lethal this thing can be to the scummiest scumbags of them all, the little destroyers. Now while I did pick up a lot of kills against the enemy DDs, I just want to show you how beautiful a full broadside of 203s can be into those little poor destroyers. Ouch, some big numbers right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Definitely enough to set them up and knock them down, set them up for failure, and send them packing on to their next game. And speaking of packing, well, unpacking at least, the AP into the cruiser citadels is still a glorious thing in this Myoko. I'm just loving the Japanese AP. It is just brutal, and collecting those black ribbons in bunches. Double sit kill on Mr. Cleveland. Hello, my fellow Myoko, though. Watch out! Boop, boop. 5 citadels, oh my goodness gracious. Hello, Fiji. How about 3 from the Fiji? Nice, nice. Cracking open some coconuts. Then how about the Tier 9 Abuki? Boop, boop, Abuki. 4 citadels. There goes almost all of your health to follow up by the double sit. Good night. And of course the torpedoes. I don't get a lot of kills in these things, a lot of swings and misses, but it is glorious when they do finally connect. Oh, but this little game right here of trying to get my little butt torpedoes, I am hanging on by a knife's edge, looking at a lot of big uglies, and as I try to hold up shop around this little island there, your torpedo arcs only come out of your tuchus, so that means I had to kind of do a little Austin Powers reversal maneuver to get ready to try to torpedo this monarch before he sends me to the bottom. And what do I see? Our little scumbag DD rolling up next to me, trying to hide behind this island as well, as the ticker is running down and our life is flashing before our eyes. I'm just waiting for the death around that corner. I'm just smiling. He's laughing at me. I smile back in chat. Oh, pretty nice spot, eh, mate? Save me, Fetch. Oh, I wonder if he was watching this game earlier. I see my little DD, and the enemy DD pop up. Go for the ram. No, I know you must live. Boom, boom. Oh my my goodness gracious, let's see an instant replay. Oh, I gave him the debt, but look at that, just meters away from dying himself, throwing himself onto the enemy ship for the ram kill. Oh, the detonation effect comes into play, and I saved the little life of our DD. That was awesome. So how you going for the ram? I ain't just about to do it. Make a good video. Yes, I concur. Good video indeed. Now, captains, if you can't tell, I've actually really enjoyed my time in this ship. It was a breath of fresh air. I had the Pinkie Pie ARP Myoko, and I did okay with her. I wasn't expecting much when I first got her because I had never played the Japanese line. That was my first experience, and it was all right. But this second coming in the Tech Tree variant has been a breath of fresh air. So I got a replay picked out for you, captains. That has a lot of good things about this Myoko in there. But hopefully it's just going to be a fun one for y'all. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Alright, and that match sees us top tier in the tier 7 matchup on the map Haven with a pretty even distribution of all the tiers from 5 to 7. Alright, rolling in my captain skills. I do have Expert Loader. That was a skill I learned in my Takao adventures because the reload rate is pretty slow and you are trying to ninja yourself around the map, so swapping it between the HE and the AP for a cruiser broadside is of extreme importance, and to have the half reload time with the Expert Loader was something I really liked, and I applied it to my basic Japanese captain. Of course, I have Expert Marksman because, as you see, my turrets turn uber slow. Adrenaline Rush because you do kind of take some shots every now and then, and that helps on that reload rate. Demolition Expert because I like how the fires, and you are a Japanese cruiser and you fire everybody. And of course, Concealment Expert because, again, you are Japanese, so you are the ninja and you can skirt around the map concealed. Well, pretty much. Now in my modules and upgrades, you can see she is almost fully kitted out. I didn't go for the torpedo one, but I would definitely recommend it if you are going to keep this ship, and I will once I do. But for my modules, I do go for the rudder shift one to turn just a wee bit faster and shimmy shake a wee bit more better. And of course, I do have the AA module, which boosts out my maximum range by 20% for all my guns. And again, my shortest distance guns are all the same distance, and when you compound and add up all the damage numbers, it is over actually 100 DPS per second, and couple that with the defensive fire, it can be kind of nasty for tier 6, 7s, maybe not so much for 8s and 9 planes, but it is nice. I like to swat the planes, as you know me, and that's why I run it. And of course, with the flags, you can run flags on the ship, but I don't. I don't think I was actually running. Well, I may be running my captain one to try to retrain my captain or get some more experience points, but you always can, and you could, but I don't. Alright, well, we had the southeasterly spawn, and I was going to try to roll up here into the sea cap and try to hug this island because most of the ships will be blind from my approach, as I can come in here and I had the AP loaded, hopefully going to be able to catch a cruiser or two acting a fool and give them the full broadside of my 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 guns. That's right, 10 cannons of 203 Fury of AP Fury. Oh, and speaking of cruisers, we got a Grass Bay. He's a little farther out than what I was hoping for. I was hoping to catch one of those other cruisers asleep at the wheel. I think the Leander, that'd have been nice to pop him, of course, but nobody else is detected. So Grass Bay, there was a battleship down just a wee bit further. Oh, a cruiser just popped up behind him. But anyway, shots out on this Grouse Bay. He has disappeared in the ether, and oh, what is that? 4 binkages. Come on. Oh, it was a Budyani. That would have been nice to shoot at. All right, well, I gotta apply my space and opportunities. That means I gotta mosey on away from these guys because they're 3 big uglies, and I'm the only guy that's gonna be able to be spotted by all those ships because I know all those guys are gonna be shooting at me. That's why I don't pick that priority target one, because I know everyone's going to be shooting at me. I'm the only one that could be detected at that point, so all 3 of those ships are most likely going to be shooting at my butt. I don't need the captain skill to tell me that. I got the intuition. I got the magic 8 ball. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to cycle back around. I did spot that Leander on the map. He is getting jiggy in the B cap with, look like maybe at least one of the enemy destroyers, maybe 2. We do kind of have a student body 4, 5, 6 ships on the East Coast that can take care of those 3, maybe 4 ships over there. So I want to try to help out our other DD and pop down that Leander. So, but if I can maybe take some parting shots, maybe I might do that. I don't know. I am kind of ninja now, and so I want to safeguard my approach going into the B cap. And yeah, excellent. Our kamikaze just took down their T-22, so that leaves only one other destroyer, and there he is on the west coast. So yes, I definitely want to keep moseying over that way. I think our boys can take care of those two cruisers who are actually coming into the kill zone of the C cap. That is dangerous, boys. But let's see, should I? Yeah, might as well launch on those guys. That Leander, I'd like to have popped him though, and see if I can maybe get some love on that Raspe though. And I do just a wee bit, 4,800 points of damage. I did see a Congo down yonder, so I do have to start turning hard to port to show him my butt to try to mitigate the Congo lull pens that can be. And Pensacola's Mutsuki, there he is, Mutsuki. He's popping smoke, he's hurting, he's on his last leg. I have my AP loaded, not the best. I take a pop shot. I just kind of gazed into where he was, disappearing into his little anchor smoke, and touchdown. 3 overpans for good night, Mutsuki. There go both of their destroyers, leaving the semi-destroyer Leander left. Excelente. Love it. So I'm gonna keep the AP loaded because I saw that Pensacola, this guy right here down yonder, but he is kind of turning out, and I don't really want to waste that. I could fire my AP on the Koenig. It can't happen. Mostly want to shoot the HE at those battleships unless they get really close range for that broadside AP. But anyway, so we'll just shoot at the Pensacola with this AP. We'll see. It could happen. And it does. Oh, nice. 6,400 points of damage off of 4 penetrations, 2 overpins, and a binkage. Excellente. Now, I think I'll probably swap up to the HE and bring out some damage control because we did lose our little scumbag DD, our friendly DD, at least one of them. But, oh my goodness, a Citadel, low pen Citadel on the Pensacola, and I knocked out his engine to boot, and he used his repair party instantly. Yeah, I would too, so that means he's going to be susceptible to fires. Fire my last salvo of AP, because I'm going to swap up to the HE, but crap, I probably should have just kept the AP, because he's probably going to be turning a broadside. Yeah, look at that broadside. Oh, man, see, I could use my expert loader here, but I'm just going to fire what's in the guns because I know he used his damage control, so if I can light a fire on his butt, and I do, on his butt to boot. Excelente. That should be double points right there for calling it. But the AP is loaded again, and that's probably, he's not going to be showing me a 2 broadsides in a row. So, yes, I'll fire those onto him and focus with my HE now. And I got to worry because there's a Bayern. Oh, that Bayern took a big old binkage, though. So I was kind of worried about him. Again, space and opportunity. I don't want to get too close in here because I also saw that Koenig rolling it. There he is, the Koenig on the B cap. Yep, hello, Koenig. I see you. So I got to kind of worry and maneuver. Space and opportunity. Want to be around 14 to my maximum 15.6 kilometers away from the big ugly, so that Bayern is turning tail and running because we got three boys down here, 2 big uglies. Gneiseno, come on, get in there, use the torpedoes, buddy. Are chasing him down and definitely giving him some hot lead action since he no longer has little DDs, safeguarding his advance. So he is running. So hopefully maybe I can light some fires onto his butt and send him packing. That'd be nice because he's probably been getting some burning left from that Cleveland. So, but anyway, I do want to start moseying back into the B cap because there are some ships that are moving onto our C cap. So our team did actually all right. They did what I thought they did. They took down that Graspe and that Budjani and send the 2 BBs up north, scurrying. So they are kind of in a chase maneuver, but like I said, we had those guys moving in on the north side of the sea, and there's that Koenig. Space and opportunity, captains, pay attention. Incoming from that Bayern. I still haven't lit him a fire, though. My aim hasn't been the best on that guy, but I am getting a little too close for comfort for this Koenig, and 10 kilometers away. He is looking at me. I knew it. Oh, yep, here comes some guns. AP incoming. Be gentle. Boom. He does tinkle me just a wee bit. Ouch. But I light him a fire and return right on his nose. Excelente. Fire my front guns. Give him that little volley fire. And 2,700 points of damage. Knock out some AA, so no spotter aircraft kills for you today. And fire number 2. Excelente. Nice. Can we burn him some more? I'm trying to aim just a little farther back on his body now and the superstructure because that was the front superstructure and the nose. So that means the rear is open for business. 3,400, and I'm just knocking out modules left, right, and center. Earn that. Look what we have here. I forget what that is. I think that's for the Myokos or the Japanese ships, or I don't know. Anyway, I did hold up shop because I was able to disappear behind that island, and oh, there is 3 fires on the Cit-rek. He is just burning, man. His screen is full of flames and sounds of brr, brr. We're going down. Oh, please, can we get 4? I choked up on the lead just a wee bit more. Oh, Death Slayer is burning, feeling the burning love. Oh, no damage. Oh, a little damage. Oh, come on. He is just melting away, melting down. Come on, take him down. Take him down. No, Belfast, that's my kill. Leave him alone. Oh, no kills I care. Come on, burn, baby, burn. Oh, he's ticking down. He's ticking down. Belfast, he definitely took a little nibble off of him, but oh, the kill is mine for the awesomeness. There we go, captains. That is the HE spamming to its greatest effect right there onto the big ugly battleships. You're burning. You're dead. The awesomeness is mine. Excellent. No, Colorado. Here's another one. All right, now I'm kind of guesstimating on where that collar is, trying to shoot over the little mesa right there. I play the ship enough and then play the game enough to I kind of have a good idea as to where these guys are in relation on my screen, and I do. I dink them just a wee bit. I don't get a fire though, but oh, I still have my guns are finally rotating my butt guns around. Now the front third turret, it's kind of weird. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, the turrets are kind of weird on this thing. I don't know why one of the second one doesn't turn 360. But anyway. Oh, here we go. We can shoot right through the saddleback, right onto that Colorado. Give him the full effect. Oh, come on. Touchdown with the fire. Oh, there comes the Byron. Is back again. Byron's back again. And Pensacola. And I do get a fire on the Colorado. Nice. Love it. All right. Space and opportunity. Byron is getting a little too close for comfort. So I got to try to mosey away. Maybe try to shoot the gap on the south of the B cap. I would like to try to cap it out, though. I mean, we are winning this game. All right, it's still close. You never know what can happen. Oh, that lead was little poo. Crap. No fires though as well. But I do want to make sure I cap this zone out. Yeah, he's definitely looking at me. I could probably hold up shop right here, but I didn't realize where I was until too late. I know my speed's going to carry me out past that island, so I just got to keep going. Showing a bit of broadside. Capture the base. Excellent day, but oh, suck it. 10 kilometers away. Oh, good. Thank goodness he fired at my friendly cruiser. So I load up my AP because I know I can pop that Pensacola because I do like 2 fires on that Byron. Excellent. Hey, he is burning, and okay, he put it out, so that means he's susceptible to fires. So after I hopefully pop this Pensacola with my AP, I can swap up to my HE and relight that Byron and kill him. Mosh gosh, nice, and touchdown. Boom. Sit, kill Pensacola. But unfortunately, captains, I was mini-mat driving, enjoying my Pensacola's, and I was Byron, and boom. Oh, Byron, I'm hurting. Oh, my goodness. Leave me with 800 health. Oh, my God, I feel like I got 800 health. Oh, I ran aground to boot. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, but luckily I drop off detection, fire my HE. Oh, he's firing back onto my last known pause. This could be ugly. Oh, 600 health, less than, oh, he's recovering himself too. And they come in, splash, and they all swing and a miss. Oh, my goodness, oh, my life flashed before my eyes. Mama. Oh, my gosh. Oh, mistakes were made, and I got punished severely, captains. So I'm telling you, this shit and this line will teach you about eating citadels in your side for making stupid mistakes. But let's see. Byron, saddleback, I think I can do it. Fire full effect. Hail Mary through the saddleback onto this Byron. Zoom in onto my shells, and one connects for a fire. That's going to do it. That should kill him because he used a repair party not that long ago, and it does. Oh, victory is mine. Mr. Byron Myoko with the fire kill on the big old ugly battleship, who definitely punched me in the ribs, broke some ribs, but oh my God, spitting teeth. Oh my goodness. So trying to guesstimate on this Ganisa now, and oh, those could be good. And swing and a miss. They are short by a country mile. Well, Ganisa is on fire. Hey, that might just be the one. He may have that fire prevention that reduces the fire nodes down to 3 instead of 4. But that's a good hit. I need to kind of lower. Oh, he's turning in a little bit, so those are probably all going to miss. And he's burning down. Am I going to get the kill secure? The tough guy maneuver? Oh, vinkages. Come on. Oh, he's turned in a nice broadside. My adrenaline rush has definitely kicked in here. I'm getting the full effect of it right now. So let's see if I can put it to good use. And I leave him with just 120 points of damage for my team to clean up shop. Nice. Yes, captains, and we clean our way up to victory with 106,000 points of damage, 4 kills, 9 fires, and 2 citadels for the Awesomeness Award, and a whole bunch of those birthday ones. I don't even remember what they do, but I like medals, and I got a bunch of them. To finish, tops of the charts with over 2,000 base experience points in the tier 7 matchup, so not too bad. Kicking butt, even capping just a wee bit, which is something you can do in this ship. I don't do it often enough to tell you the truth, but it can happen with this Myoko. And in the detail report, yeah, pretty cut and dry for the Myoko. Lots of HE spam, definitely, but you can look at that armor piercing. When you do use the armor piercing, beating that dead horse for this Japanese cruiser line, captains, use that AP. It will reward you with black citadel ribbons and some good damage numbers. Look at that, 33 for 33 versus 78 HE for only 31. But then again, you look down at the bottom, 9 fires for over 41,000 points of damage with the AG shells. Very nice. And of course, 6 torpedoes launched for a big old goose egg. Yep, that does happen to be a lot in this ship because, again, you got the butt launching torpedoes, so it's kind of an awkward angle unless you know there are no scumbag DDs in front of you and you have the space and opportunity to kite in and away from the big ugly battleships. Chances are you're not going to be landing a lot of planned torpedo strikes. And of course, after Texas with the premium account in the Tech Tree Tier 7 ship in the Tier 7 matchup, just under 200,000 credits with only the standard account, only 90. So not the greatest of paydays in this thing, but not too shabby for the Tier 7 Myoko. Alright, captains, well, that was my review of the Imperial Japanese Navy's Tier 7 cruiser Myoko. If you can't tell already, I have really enjoyed and loved this ship. She will be a keeper in my fleet. I'm going to have to retrain a captain for her, of course, and pick up those last torpedo modules to make her an elite ship, but I am loving this ship. I had, like I said earlier, I got the ARP version of my first time in the Japanese cruiser, and I did okay in it, but working up this line, 8 months after that first Myoko experience, I am thoroughly loving the ship, and I believe this Japanese line, especially this Myoko, definitely earns the reputation of being the most new captain friendly cruiser line in that game. The HE spam is legit. The ability to learn, apply, and then be rewarded with your AP swapping up, especially into those cruisers, is beautiful. And of course, the supplemental damage income of those torpedoes, which you can still apply effectively even up into the Myoko, is just wonderful. And yes, you do get squished a lot in this ship, but that does teach you about survivability, which is numero uno of importance for all cruiser captains, and of course that can be applied to the destroyer and the battleship lines, and maybe even the carriers from time to time. So captains, if you haven't tried the Japanese line like I have yet, even though this is one of the original lines in the game, get yourself into the Japanese line, learn it, love it, and definitely guarantee you're gonna want more of it. Now captains, I hope you all learned a little bit about how to, and as always, how not to captain the Myoko. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed the video. So as always, I thank you all for watching, and until the next time, I will see you all in game. Have fun, fair seas.